L'UFC 268 marque le retour du Nigerian Nightmare.
In a champion, you look for someone who's dominant, who's special, who's above the rest of the pack.
Lui qui vise à laisser sa marque de grand combattant, livre pour livre.
That is Kamaru Usman. He is a special athlete, a tremendous wrestler, knockout power, and a tremendous will to win.
Et possiblement demi-moyen le plus dominant de l'histoire de l'UFC.
He destroys top-level fighters and makes them look like they don't belong in there.
I am the most vicious and dangerous welterweight there's ever been.
Let's go!
Usman défendra son titre lors d'un deuxième combat contre un rival détesté. Exactement son contraire, un Américain arrogant et impitoyable à l'antagonisme illimité. Mais les mots de Colby Covington sont encore moins indulgents.
No one cares about you, Marty. You're boring, man. He's not impressive. He sucks at fighting, and when I get my hands on him, he will melt.
I'm gonna leave him in a pool of blood.
Quand il les lance à l'homme qui a retardé ses rêves de championnat.
In the first fight, it was my worst performance, and it was his best performance.
It was a phenomenal fight. It was so close, but Usman figured a way to win.
Kamaru Usman finishes Colby Covington. That has gotta feel good.
In Madison Square Garden, I'm getting redemption. I'm getting my revenge.
This kingdom ain't built for the both of us. I'm on my way to come knock you down.
And I'm gonna outclass Marty.
Let's go. This time is personal.
You're on borrowed time. This is my time. I'm getting my belt back.
Oh, he hurt him. Oh, he hurt him.
Colby Covington gets the finish.
I broke. You didn't break my face. I got right up and protested it right away. Wait till I see you next time, Marty. Fake newsman. You're dead. You're dead.
Le combat revanche fort attendu aura lieu au légendaire Madison Square Garden. À New York, où un autre combat revanche aura lieu en demi-finale. Lorsque la reine des poids pailles, Rose NAMAJUNAS,
is so creative, so accurate, and she rises to the occasion.
Let's go!
affrontera de nouveau l'ancienne championne ZHANG.
She has excellent technique, power, aggression. Weili's got to make this a dog fight. Oh my word!
De plus, d'anciens aspirants au titre des poids légers avec de violentes affinités poursuivent leur retour.
This fight is savagery.
Ici, Michael Chandler.
Michael Chandler's got a kill or be killed style.
Michael Chandler! Bonafide UFC lightweight contender!
Affrontera l'ancien roi par intérim Justin Gaethje.
He relishes combat so much.
Oh, I got him with an overhand right. It's Justin Gaethje! This is the end of the road.
Mais d'abord, préparez-vous au décompte vers l'UFC 268.
Game over.
I can't wait to see every fight on the card. Let's go.
Rien n'est comparable à la Floride du Sud. De Palm Beach, dans le comté de Broward, au comté de Miami-Dade, tout le monde, tant les gens du coin que ceux de l'extérieur, profitent de ce paradis côtier. Même des combattants professionnels, comme le mi-moyen premier au classement de l'UFC, Colby Covington.
Living in Miami is nice. It's a good distraction to have. Sometimes guys are so entrenched in their training camps that they lose sight that they have a life. Miami just kind of lets me have balance in my life, you know? I'm not just a fighter. You know, hanging out with mamacitas and living the American dream is something that, you know, I try and live every single day.
Fighting out of Florida, USA, Colby Chaos Covington.
Covington profite haut et fort de la vie.
He's relentless here with the ground and pound.
Il a toujours approché sa carrière avec la même provocation.
Covington very much known for his aggression, and the takedowns are starting to pile up now.
Ne mâchant jamais ses mots.
It didn't matter who was in his cage tonight. No one would stop me from getting my hand raised.
Sans jamais se retenir.
I want bigger names, man. I want my title shot.
Well, there's a reason they call him Chaos. He likes to stay unpredictable.
Dana, I'm size 32 waist. Get that belt ready for me. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Kobe Chaos Covington.
Mais après un début dominant de sa campagne dans l'UFC,
Listen to the reception for Kobe Covington.
Covington sent qu'il est temps que les foules le remarquent.
Brazil, you're a dog. All you filthy animals suck. We ain't translating tonight, baby. All you need to know is bring me my belt.
I just turned it up to 100.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling.
I went out there and I was unapologetic in my beliefs. Here at Colby Covington Incorporated, we do what the we want. There's always haters along the way. There's always people that have opinion on the internet. I'm sick of these dorks out here, these little bloggers. They're all losers sitting on their mom's couches. They're not even the best burger flippers in their town. All these people are snowflakes. They're all these Cheeto-eating dorks that are in their mom's basements that have an opinion, and their opinion doesn't matter to me, so whatever. I lost some friends, I lost some family members, people that didn't agree with the way I was promoting my business and the politics that I was promoting. As Donald Trump's favorite fighter, as the people's champion, as America's champion, I'm gonna do what the people want. And ultimately, that's why Colby Chaos Covington came, to make the UFC great again.
I'm in the distribution. I'm like Atlantic. I got them pretty things flying across the Atlantic. I know Pablo.
Covington at his suffocating best here early on, drags Lawler down.
But who cares what people's opinions are? You know, it is what it is. They're gonna have their feelings hurt. I don't give a about your feelings. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. The only thing I see is red, white, and blue, and occasionally green when it goes into my bank account.
This has got to be brutal facing a guy like this.
My roof back, roof
Covington!
I'm on the pedal, show you what I'm running like. When they snatch black, I cry for 100.
This pace is ridiculous.
No one's been able to do this to Dos Anjos.
I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to be respected, and I'm here to create my legacy, and I want to be the best fighter of all time.
Colby is for real. All the trash talk aside, all the theatrics, he can fight.
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm.
Alors que Covington vise à devenir champion par intérim des mi-moyens et perpétuel aspirant, il est obsédé par le titre incontesté.
You can't run, you can't hide no more, Tyrone Woodley. If you got something to say, come see me, bitch.
Tyron looking for a submission here.
Everybody wants to see me versus Tyquill. That's why I'm here to make the UFC welterweight division great again. And by the year's end, I will unify my belt and retire Tyrone Woodley for good.
Et quiconque se bat pour celle-ci subit ses constantes attaques au vitriol.
He's been on my radar for years, Kobe Covington. I just think he wasn't content with letting his body of work speak for itself, like I was.
So on behalf of my husband and I, we want to thank y'all for coming. This is really about two families coming together.
Between my family and the Grace family, we would like to thank all of you guys. And tomorrow, we're turning up, all right?
I didn't get into the sport to become rich and famous and live that lifestyle, even though I am.
He doesn't have to do this. He's here because he wants to be the best welterweight in the world. Oh! Moraes is down and out! Kamaru Usman!
I still stick with my core values. I understand the importance of taking care of my family.
This thank you to my fans, my family. Dad, that one's for you, Pops. Everybody watching over there, that's for you.
I understand that I'm a role model for people.
But this night will belong to the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman.
We got one more step, baby. We want that strap.
That is one of the most impressive title-winning efforts I have ever seen in my entire career.
Après avoir pris la ceinture des mi-moyens à Tyron Woodley,
Introducing the challenger, Kobe!
USMAN la défend pour la première fois contre Covington.
Las Vegas, this is how you treat a winner?
Marty Fake Newsman, no one cares about him. The only reason he's relevant is because he attaches his name to mine. I'm detaching this little clown from my coattails.
Well, he is a polarizing figure. figure, but he is also one of the best pound-for-pound mixed martial artists on the planet. Colby Covington gets his first shot at an undisputed UFC championship tonight.
This guy's a real threat to Kamaru Usman.
You need a foil. You got to have a good guy and a bad guy, and Kamaru has to prove that he's the good guy by vanquishing the villain over here.
Time! In that fight, we both recognized what it was. We both looked at each other and said, you talked all of this stuff, we're gonna duke it out. I'm gonna make you pay for everything that you've said.
If you want to touch doing that, God bless.
Oh man, woo, here we go. Think I need a Xanax or something.
Oh my God. Here we go.
Start with your jab. Start with your jab.
Good right hand by Usman. Good kick to the body by Colby. Oh, they're getting after it.
I mean, right away, no feeling out process.
Furious pace early.
Yes, this is the type of pace Covington wants to set.
Oh, Colby.
Covington is landing some real good shots in these exchanges, man.
Real good shots.
Incredible output over the first 5 minutes.
Everybody could see plain as day what happened.
Good left hand by Colby.
He hurt him.
He hurt him.
I'm putting the momentum on. You know, I wobbled him multiple times in the fight.
Wow.
Kick him in the liver. He calls a nut shot.
Oh.
Time. Stay there. Time.
Oh, my nuts. Let me get 5 minutes to recover.
Touch. Stay there.
His foot came up and grazed my cup. Instantly, as a man, it's like, oh, this is about to shut down.
It was on the belt line, I think. Close, though. Very close.
And I'm waiting for it. I'm like, oh, no, it doesn't feel, let's go.
Look at me. You good? Going back in.
The pace that Colby can operate on is pretty extraordinary.
And the cardio king, I started putting the cardio on him, and he started to break and melt.
Colby with the volume.
And then the eye poke.
Oh, he got poked.
Mark Iron in the middle of the action.
Oh, doctor, my right eye.
I'm telling the doctor, just wipe the Vaseline so I can resume kicking this kid's ass. And the doctor's saying, oh, well, I need to check this. I'm like, just wipe the Vaseline.
And we are back underway late here in round 3, 30 seconds to go.
Usman is the one now putting out the output. I mean, Usman's still building right now.
Oh, big left hand.
There was nothing that was gonna deter me from kicking his ass, and I did.
Oh my goodness, what a fight!
20 minutes down, 5 to go.
I think I broke my jaw.
Wait, hold it. 5 minutes. Yes. 5 minutes. Jaw's broke.
Hey, relax. 5 minutes, buddy. Stay strong.
Covington's jaw could be broken. What a couple of absolute warriors.
I mean, these two are the best welterweights in the world.
Unquestionably.
You know?
Usman's turning it up.
Usman's got him hurt bad.
He's slumpy. Make him pay. Make him pay.
There's a knockdown for Kamaru Usman. Covington back to his feet. Another knockdown. Try to put Covington away. That is it. And still, Kamaru Usman finishes Colby Covington. That has got to feel good.
They said I got finished. I didn't get finished. I stood right up. He faked the eye poke. He faked the nut shot.
The Nigerian Nightmare fought like a man who was not going to be denied.
And I was winning the 5th. So who knows what the judges were going to say if he didn't do a premature stoppage.
Usman made sure to keep those scorecards out of the equation tonight.
You're just down underneath, holding on for dear life, faces cut, blood gushing everywhere. It was the referee's job to protect you.
Thank you, my brother, for making America great again. Thank you.
The minute I got out of that cage, I was like, I want my rematch.
And this is a rivalry that likely is not going to end tonight.
We have unfinished business.
Même si la défaite de Colby Covington contre le champion Kamaru Usman s'est terminée trop tôt selon lui, impossible de nier que sa performance n'était pas sa meilleure. Covington a trouvé la source de ses problèmes. American Top Team. De renommée mondiale, bien financé, à la fine pointe et comptant bien des champions, ATT est le rêve du combattant. Mais pour une forte personnalité comme Covington, les matelas bondés nuisent à sa concentration.
There was so many egos in this gym at the time. I had so much hateful energy around me, and it was dragging me down before. That's why you didn't see the best Colby Chaos Covington last time I fought Usman. I couldn't improve as a fighter, and I felt that every time I went to that place, so I knew I needed to make a change.
Covington trouve ce qu'il cherche à une cinquantaine de kilomètres au sud, au cœur de Hialeah, près de Miami, où l'on trouve les modestes MMA Masters.
The MMA Masters will be around for a long time, since 2009. We started in a very small gym, and today we are here in this big 30,000 square feet location. A lot of hard work.
We don't have anybody behind us, like with a lot of money. We start from scratch, and we got here, so I thank God every day.
I used to see Colby fighting at local shows, and when he left his team, he reached out to us, and we welcome him. So now you can come anytime. It's going to be a pleasure to work with you.
Nice.
MMA Masters has been a godsend for me.
Yes, right there.
It's not about a team. It's not about anybody else. It's just around me. That's why I've seen so much improvement in my game.
Yes. The first fight of the year for Colby Covington since he was beaten by Kamaru Usman in the undisputed welterweight title fight last December.
No secret, man. Hard work and do what you do best. You're born to fight. You are a natural fighter, man.
Covington now training at the MMA Masters in Miami. Two of the more unheralded elite coaches in the game. Let's go! Trying to help Covington realize his dream as the undisputed champion.
Nice.
They've helped me to understand timing.
There you go, there you go.
Perfect timing on the takedown, made it easy, waited for the right hand and shot underneath it.
Yes!
Helped me to understand reflexes.
Always reaction.
It is hard to get a hold of Colby, not easy to just get punched.
And getting your head out of the way. Before I didn't move my head. I just went straight forward trying to put that cardio on guys and pressure guys and break them.
This is a prime Colby Covington doing what he does best.
Now we're using that energy more wisely.
Yes, yes, he's very tired.
And I've seen the best me that I've ever seen.
I mean, it was just pretty much a dominant, non-stop performance here.
He has closed this Woodley chapter emphatically tonight.
I want my belt back! Where's my belt?
Wait till the next time I see you. There ain't gonna be no cheap shots. You're not gonna be able to call fake nut shots. You're on borrowed time. This is my time. I'm getting my belt back.
You didn't break my face. I got right up and protested it right away. That was a fake stoppage, fake ref, fake fight. Wait till I see you next time. Wait till I see you next time, Marty Fake Newsman. You're dead. You're dead.
La nouvelle approche du combat de Covington appuie son incessante quête pour le titre de Kamaru Usman. Covington a quitté un grand camp pour chercher la concentration individuelle. Et Usman a fait de même. Après s'être préparé à son premier combat contre Covington avec l'équipe d'Henry Hooft en Floride du Sud.
With the humongous team, there's a fight every weekend till the coaches are gone.
1 second. That's right on my right. Come on, move your feet, move your feet. You don't need to run, but move your feet. That's good. Let's do a couple more times.
How much better am I getting when I'm not really spending time with the coaches like that?
1, 2. 2.
Being with Henry, I learned the fundamentals, which I am eternally grateful for.
Nice left hook.
But I knew that there was another level that I could get to. And I just needed the right coach to pair with.
Usman découvre ce qu'il cherche dans les Rocheuses. car personne n'incarne mieux la mentalité de la préséance du combattant que Trevor Whitman, qui a fait une exception pour accueillir Usman, faisant ainsi passer son équipe de 2 athlètes à 3.
All right, every combo you throw, finish with the jab. It's wonderful. Change the speeds. It's good.
Kamaru is a champion.
1-2. The jab cross hook.
So it's about polishing. It's about shining.
Good. Right foot trigger. Very nice. Again. Good. Low and strong. Good. 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 Yep.
How do I hone in what he does great and make it just a little better?
Go. See? You're gonna land that every time. I love it. One jab.
He's got a nice stiff jab.
Don't you forget the body. Thank you, Kamaru.
Trevor has improved and elevated my game.
Keep touching the body for me. Simple. He's already breaking, bro.
In little subtle ways that make a huge impact.
And still!
Ain't no stopping us. We do the impossible.
So keep the motion like that just for a little bit and add a little bit of just off beats with feints. It's kind of like when we were fighting Burns and we got a little relaxed moving out on the left. Stay strong, baby, with good movement. With good movement. I love it. Double jab.
There's levels to this game, and Kamaru's level is higher than we even thought of before.
Thank you. Again. Good.
Adding to that foundation that Hooft has created and learning how to stand here, block a kick, take a kick, deliver a kick.
That might be something that he's working on in Colorado that he didn't do as much of down in Florida.
But now with Trevor, it's find the angle, land the kill shot.
And that will do it! And still the best welterweight in the world!
And take a break.
I've always had the power.
If Kamaru Usman is better, it's bad news for the division.
What a monster. Incredible.
Stay sharp!
It's just now putting a little bit of fine-tuning into it.
You're killing them with fundamentals. You are not desperate. You break this.
Kamaru Usman's right hand is ridiculous.
Ain't no stopping us. We do the impossible.
Pour Kamaru Usman, la dernière défense du titre de champion des mi-moyens de l'UFC a été très spéciale.
Kamaru Usman still undisputed!
Car son père, Mohamed, autrefois incarcéré, a pu voir pour la première fois en personne le travail de son fils.
This is my pops back here behind me. It's such an amazing joy to have my family complete once more.
That's what it's all about, man. This dude loves and lives for his family.
Et le champion se réjouit de cette nouvelle présence dans sa vie.
Let's welcome the Nigerian nightmare himself, Kamaru Usman and his father, Muhammad. So, the judge sentenced you to 15 years, Muhammad. How long did you do?
10 years, almost 11 years.
11 years total.
Almost 11 years.
Being gone for 10 years, even though, yes, you're on the phone to communicate and things like that, it's still not the same as being able to be present. And so now starting to, close that gap from that distance that we've had. I just want to tell you that I am internally grateful for you to feel that. My family's always been great for me, and I love being able to return the favor.
The same for my mom as well. You've done everything that you can for us. And so we have a surprise for you. Look under your seat. Wow. I told you I wanted you guys to look for your house, and you said that you found one that you like. So those are the keys. You got it.
When I was a child, when you're a kid, you only dream of being in a position to do something like that for your parents. Buying them a house, buying them a car.
How are you? My baby.
And just making them full on the inside.
The last residents are just moved out, so my first time actually seeing the joint. So how many we did? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedrooms. This is what I always wanted in the house, is a theater room. Now I'm having to create one in my place right now, but this had already came built in here.
Now I'm in a position to where I'm blossoming. You know, it's a blessing and it's a position that I don't take for granted.
La prospérité d'Ousmane est le résultat des défenses de son titre de l'UFC. Mais pour conserver le niveau de succès auquel lui et sa famille sont maintenant habitués, le champion doit battre Colby Covington pour une deuxième fois à l'UFC 268.
This rematch means more than life itself. I want this rematch more than I want to breathe.
You got unfinished business.
Really?
You better show up.
Really?
I'm coming for you.
You said that last time. What happened?
Yeah, you wait till this time.
When I see you, you're dead. There's way more animosity now because he's claiming this fake narrative. Oh, I broke your jaw. Oh, I broke this. Dude, it wasn't broken. It was fake news. He landed a good punch on me. You know, I was fighting very reckless. I was fighting with my hands down.
Colby's throwing and winging. Usman's very patient.
I threw everything out the door. I wanted to put on a good show for the UFC fans.
Oh!
It's gonna be completely different. I'm gonna have my hands up. I'm gonna be guarded at all times, and I'm gonna put the pressure on him. He's not gonna be able to stop my momentum.
Hey, Chang, one more round. Let's go.
Nobody's stopping me from getting revenge. There's just so many pages left unturned in that first fight. It was a fake fight, fake ref, fake outcome, fake stoppage. I was beating him 3 rounds to 1. That was my fight. He knows that. Deep down inside, he knows that.
His loss to me has, I think, destroyed him.
Dude, you don't realize I got robbed of my whole entire life's dream since I was 5 years old, and all I wanted was a fair shake. Is it too much to ask?
There's just some athletes that are just gonna have to live with knowing that in the time where you existed, someone else existed that was better than you. And I think that's something he's gonna have to live with, and I think it might eat at him for the rest of his life.
The media's hyping him up to be some pound-for-pound GOAT. No one has the resume that I have in this sport. No one's done the things that I've done in the sport, the history I've created, the moments I've created. I want to go down in history as the greatest UFC fighter of all time.
I'm confident in the growth that I've made in my career. I'm confident in the growth that I've made in my style. I'm confident in the growth that I've made in my work, to where I think he's going to understand that this is a different level.
Au sein de la plus importante organisation d'arts martiaux mixtes au monde, une guerre de mots se règle toujours dans l'octogone. À l'UFC 268, à New York, l'aspirant Colby Covington et le roi en titre Kamaru Usman pourront déterminer une fois pour toutes qui est le véritable champion à 170 livres.
I expect the rematch to be whatever I make it.
We already knew he was the best in the world at 170 pounds. More affirmation tonight.
If I feel like I want to be systematic and dissect him and get him out of there early, I will do that. But if I feel like getting in a scrap, I might do that as well.
I'm gonna beat Usman the way I should have beat him the first fight, putting the pressure on him that he can't hang. I'm gonna put him in the deep end. I'm gonna drown him.
Pace is ridiculous that Covington is keeping.
I'm bringing the hurt, I'm bringing the violence. I promise you that.
What a couple of absolute warriors.
There we go, moving, let's go.
And still.
I mean, these two are the best welterweights in the world.
Well, there was a time a couple of years ago when Thug Rose Namajunas was sort of a reluctant UFC strawweight champion. She felt somewhat liberated when she relinquished the title to Jessica Andrade. She believes that this time around, her preparation is the best that she has ever put forth.
La demi-finale de l'UFC 268 sera un combat revanche pour le titre des poids pailles entre les anciennes championnes Rose Namajunas.
When she is on her game, she is a sight to behold. It's like she's floating on air.
Et Zhang Weili.
Zhang Weili is a marauder. She comes forward and smashes.
She has won remarkably 21 consecutive fights.
She represents a nation.
Qui se sont d'abord affrontés en avril dernier.
Well, Thug Rose has been waiting patiently. Tonight is the night she attempts to take the belt back from champion Zhang Weili.
This is what Rose Namajunas has to do the whole time. She's got to be popping.
Good motion, patience all night. You got it right before she moves. She's about to move.
Early head kick. Thug Rose has regained the strawweight throne.
You're the best ever. Who the best? I'm the best. Who the best? I'm the best.
I mean, when Rose Namajunas wins titles, she does it in spectacular fashion, doesn't she?
New UFC strawweight champion of the world, Rose Namajunas.
As Bruce Buffer was saying your name, you were saying to yourself, I'm the best.
I am the best.
专注度没有在自身，然后去，但我那个时候正在倒时差，身体就是黑白颠倒那种感觉，然后。
The importance of Rose's movement. She's got to be light on her feet. She's got to create a lot of angles.
所以我们这次格斗周啊，就是训练啊，都提前很早就来了。
If Rose can be on her bicycle all night, she's very difficult to deal with.
这次呢，我的教练团队从跟我一起来到美国，我现在的教练团队是世界最顶尖的。
Those inside low kicks.
哦，他是
This back leg?
Yeah.
This back leg never moved. So you went?
Yeah.
This is why I don't pivot. I don't pivot.
后面呢，他跟我分享了很多他的比赛的经验。
I think the leg kicks and the wrestling are primary.
他说打 Rose， 他觉得踢腿和摔跤是最重要的两个。
Third, fourth rounds, the hands, ba 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 ba.
然后第三。
包括在场上的一些心态的变化，一些技术的变化，我相信我这次比赛中一定可以用出来。
He is a gold medalist. He is the best in the world at what he does.
L'ancien champion simultané des poids mouchés coq de l'UFC, Henry Cejudo.
Knocks TJ Dillashaw out round one. That's it. Get him a second belt.
Aussi connu pour sa médaille d'or olympique en lutte libre, accueille Zhang Weili dans le désert de l'Arizona. Pour l'aider à se préparer à son combat revanche contre Rose Namajunas à l'UFC 268 à New York.
She's probably the best female athlete I've ever seen.
One of her deficiencies that I feel like she could work on is wrestling. And not just wrestling, but mixed martial arts, because in China, mixed martial arts is still fairly new down there.
Kick that front leg, and if you notice, Andrade, this is where she has success. She wasn't here.
So she wanted more of that MMA aspect, and that's why we're here. That's why we're all here to help her push that car.
You just got caught, Weili. We have to accept that sometimes we get caught and we lose.
But it starts off here. And I just go back and I rely on my example.
Demetrius Johnson remains the flyweight champion.
First to take down Henry Cejudo inside the octagon.
Being knocked out, being conscious, knowing that the dude took me out.
He has gained some invaluable UFC experience.
You shouldn't see it as a loss. You should see it as an opportunity to get better.
What a night for Henry Cejudo.
This is why we're here together, to come up with a plan and take our belt back.
亨利教了我很多东西，他教我打开自己的思想，然后如何控制距离，如何用假动作，如何摔跤，教了我非常多。
Yes.
Okay.
We walk back to set the feet to jump, and we're literally right here to jump. We're literally like right here.
Using that leg to control the head, the underhook, the wrist, and the leg.
Yeah. 3. 1, 2, 3.
我觉得亨瑞他给了我很多秘密武器，他这也是我这次获胜的关键。
That was perfect. When fight time comes, she's gonna be acclimated, and boy, watch out, man, lock them damn doors.
Les révisions du camp d'entraînement de Zhang Weili sont essentielles pour venger sa seule défaite dans l'UFC. Et pour reprendre le titre à Rose Namajunas.
Thug Rose has regained the strawweight throne.
Mais la championne, à 2 reprises, ne se soucie pas de l'ajout de Cejudo à l'autre équipe.
She could train with him as much as she wants, but, you know, there's Henry Cejudo, and then there's Pat Barry.
Pat Barry's going crazy. Oh, my goodness.
Pat Barry's losing his mind.
There's Trevor Whitman.
How about Trevor Whitman, though, right? They do all this together.
There's Chico Camus.
Her teammate Chico Camus, he really gets her into that flow state and makes her feel unstoppable.
And then there's Greg Nelson, so...
Of course, you have Greg Nelson entrenched in her corner. Just an incredible moment for incredible people. There's no doubt about it.
Having those really strong people around me, it elevates me to a whole nother level.
She just trains with an amazing team. That's an all-star corner right there.
Pour le camp d'entraînement de l'UFC 268, Namajunas sépare son temps entre Trevor Whitman au Colorado et Greg Nelson au Minnesota, qui, avec Pat Barry, a déjà préparé le champion des poids lourds Brock Lesnar pour certains des plus gros combats de l'histoire. La préparation actuelle de la reine des poids pailles est facile, comme l'indique sa plus récente performance parfaite.
That was perfect.
When Rose Namajunas wins titles, she does it in spectacular fashion, doesn't she? Could it be any better?
The last fight with Weili, she had 10 different ways that Weili can lose. Weili didn't survive the first attack.
Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook his ankle, reach up, and take him down.
Weili, she didn't even get to feel her strength on the ground.
Yes.
There's a strength that Rose has that nobody has even felt yet, and it's getting stronger all of the time.
Just holding there with just one arm. Being on Team Rose is all about Rose being the best version of herself. You don't necessarily have to take her opponent into so much consideration. For the rematch, she's prepared to fight anyone on that night.
Talent pour talent, Zhang Weili et Rose Namajunas sont au-dessus du lot. Alors pour ce combat revanche à l'UFC 268, l'esprit plus que le corps pourrait déterminer qui repartira avec la ceinture.
Anyone who loses a fight in that manner, it's really hard to come back from that. You have to have a life-changing experience to be able to get in with that level of confidence and that level of preparedness after getting your head kicked off by a kick you didn't even see coming. I mean, think about it. The last time Weili saw Rose, she just woke up.
She's upset. She doesn't want to believe it.
发挥出来就是训练的东西就已经结束了。
She is just this dominant force.
所以我觉得，如果他要是把我打个3回合，或打我5回合，把我打的都是感觉就自己就技术上什么都不如他，那我感觉肯定心服口服。
That was nasty.
这次输了以后，我就更多的就是不甘心的感觉。
The heavy knees. Oh my word! Zhang Weili makes history.
She can say what she wants, but I'm definitely a scary person to stand across from.
That is it, Rose Namajunas.
That'll help this next time, just knowing that I'm the best.
Unbelievable.
之前的比赛，上次的比赛已经过去了，然后这次比赛是一场新的比赛，我准备得非常非常充分。我觉得我想成为一个新的冠军。
Le combat vedette de l'UFC 268 présente 2 poids légers ayant la même vision.
Let's go!
Justin Gaethje.
Good, set it up.
Et Michael Chandler. 2 anciens aspirants au titre de l'UFC au parcours parallèle.
Justin Gaethje and I are cut from a very similar cloth. Smaller town guys, wrestling background.
We just signed Michael Chandler, and he will weigh in
155
in case anything happens to Habib or Justin. So he is now part of the UFC family.
Uppercut, right hand, big uppercut again. That's it.
Our paths from outside the UFC coming into the UFC.
Justin Gaethje is a big name before entering the octagon, and boy, has he lived up to the hype.
Shooting ourselves up to the top of the division very quickly.
There's that patented leg kick from Gaethje. Oh, nice body shot to left hook up top from Gaethje.
Getting world title shots.
Oh, triangle choke by Nurmagomedov.
He's out. He's out.
He's tapping. Oh.
The eagle rises again.
I talked with my mother. I promise her it's gonna be my last fight.
And our fight styles are very similar.
Chandler is just such a gorilla.
Hooker covering up. Michael Chandler, bona fide UFC lightweight contender.
Michael Chandler will, in fact, fight for a UFC lightweight championship. He'll be fighting Charles Oliveira.
That's what Michael Chandler does to you. The way he approaches fights is just a seek and destroy mentality.
Oh, and now a right sits Oliveira down.
He's in real trouble.
Oh, Oliveira in a world of trouble early.
Big shot from the top by Chandler.
I mean, the power of Chandler is a sight to behold, man.
Oliveira displaying some heart to stay in this fight. Chandler is down.
Chandler se bat pour le titre mondial de l'UFC moins d'1 an après son entrée dans l'organisation. Mais il avait été très actif dans les 2 décennies précédentes.
There it is.
Ce qui le force à se détendre.
I've essentially been a non-stop 365 days a year athlete since I was 14 years old.
Here it comes.
Wrestled through high school, wrestled through college.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Graduated college in May of 2009 and then had my first fight August of 2009, and I haven't looked back since.
I'm gonna count it down. Y'all ready? Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, not me. It's not me. It's Michael Chandler gets $100, ladies and gentlemen.
I love this sport. I love what I do. I feel extremely blessed to be in the position that I'm in. But I needed a little bit of time off to kind of clear my head. I rebuilt up my spirit, rebuilt up my love for the sport.
How close are we? I feel like we're like 5 feet away from the water, bro. Are you allowed to do that? Are you allowed to do whatever you want? Dude, there's so many people up there with their hands up with their phones.
When I go out there and finish Justin Gaethje, it'll be another step towards becoming the UFC lightweight champion.
That's crazy.
Le retour de Chandler au combat se fera contre Justin Gaethje, qui, comme Chandler, pratique la lutte depuis toujours.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome, and thank you for joining us at the UNC Athletics Hall of Fame induction ceremony.
Et garde un bon souvenir de sa fructueuse carrière.
I wrestled at the University of Northern Colorado.
Okay, you're looking at this camera.
It was cool to come and wrestle D1. That was a big goal of mine. You know, now being inducted in the Hall of Fame, it's definitely a special moment for me, for my family. I get messages from people of all ages writing me and telling me how I can keep them going just by, you know, pure effort. Humans recognize effort, and I give max effort every time I stepped on the mat for UNC and every time I step in the octagon.
Thank you, Justin. Congratulations again.
Please direct your attention to the field as we recognize the UNC Athletics Hall of Fame class of 2020. First, Justin Gaethje.
Growing up wrestling was definitely, you know, the reason I've made it this far in this sport. The mentality that it breeds in an athlete is never give up on yourself.
This is one of the greats here. Listen to him. He's got a lot of good knowledge for you. We're just happy to have him here. Just give him a round of applause.
Thanks, guys. Hey, what you've been doing since you were kids in this sport is one of the toughest things you could do. So you guys keep pushing. Every time you step on that mat, rips heads off. Sorry, coach. Stay focused and hold yourself accountable.
Bears,
awesome,
baby.
let's go.
UNC Bears.
En raison de son intérêt pour une carrière professionnelle dans les arts martiaux mixtes, GAETHJE reste au Colorado après avoir obtenu son diplôme. Il établit alors une relation avec la légende locale, Trevor Whitman.
That was a little ridiculous what you made me do yesterday, Coach.
I can't get him to puke. He pukes his bars sometimes, so I'm not pushing him hard enough. That's obvious.
Or, le génie du combat convient particulièrement bien à GAETHJE.
The mentality that a wrestler has is we're super coachable. So you get someone like Trevor and a high-level wrestler, that kid's gonna make improvements overnight. His ability to teach is second to none.
Whitman se prépare à l'UFC 268 à New York. Un super événement qui mettra en vedette ses 3 élèves. Le champion Kamaru Usman, qui livrera un combat revanche à Covington en finale. Rose Namajunas qui défendra son titre des poids pailles contre ZHANG en demi-finale. Aussi, dans un important combat revanche, Justin Gaethje affrontera le tout aussi agressif Michael Chandler.
Justin Gaethje and I are the epitome of two guys who go out there, throw with reckless abandon, throw caution to the wind.
Chandler continues to stalk his prey.
It's guaranteed fireworks. There's no way that this fight isn't exciting. Someone's probably getting finished. I am prepared to make a highlight or be made a highlight.
I want a high pace, I want a lot of action. Okay, just 2 minutes of high-paced wrestling. Wrestle!
Now, I'm an entertainer, a performer, a show-off.
Justin Gaethje!
I get bonuses because of my fights. They're so exciting. And I'm 100% for either getting stopped or knocking somebody out in the UFC. So either I'm going to go to sleep or he's going to go to sleep.
Les enjeux sont élevés pour les guerriers et guerrières qui entreront dans l'octogone à l'UFC 268. Alors que violence, affirmation, justification, vengeance et héritage seront en jeu. C'est un rendez-vous à New York pour l'UFC 268.